Hey guys, it's Kelly, and today we're back with another reading your comments video. We do kind of have a lot of comments, so this probably going to be a little bit of a longer video, but it's great because I just yesterday uploaded a video about Kidbehindacamera because a few months ago he got arrested, like 2-3 months ago, and I just found out about it like last week, so I decided to make a video. I was actually going to do the reading your comments video yesterday, but I decided to do the Kidbehindacamera video so I could get comments from that video for the reading comments video. So yeah, got a lot of comments, a lot of it's gonna be great, guys. So let's just jump right into it because we have a lot. First one is from Sean Smith. Great reaction, thank you. Tavon Fallon, I'm sorry about your hand, but good job making the video. I forget what was wrong with my hand, to be honest, because I was a while ago. Some of these comments from like fucking June, last month, or even like May and stuff. So just bear with me. Tavon Fallon, oh, I'm sorry about your back. Thank you. Appreciate it. But yeah, it's because you have to realize, like, I don't film these videos a lot often because the issue is I have to wait till I get like a good amount of comments to make a video, because I don't want these videos to be just 5 minutes long. I've said this before. I want these videos to be a decent length, and I want to have, you know, good amount of comments, you know. Tavon Fountain put nice to rainbow. Yeah, because I got a picture of a double rainbow, which is cool. It shows you don't see the double rainbows that often, I feel like. I mean, you don't really see rainbows period often, in my opinion. At least I never see them often. I don't know, maybe some of you see them often. Sean Smith put, God bless you. Same to you, buddy. Tavon Fountain put, thank you for reading my comments. Happy Memorial Day, Kelly. Kelly, happy Memorial Day. Thank you. See what I mean from Memorial Day? And that was back in May, so. Andrew Webb put Kelly with the hearts. Thank you. Foxhound put you too, Kelly. Eat something good. That was fun too. 4th of July. Thank you. Hope you had a good 4th of July and hope you ate some good stuff too. Tavon Fountain put Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day, Kelly. If you see my YouTube channel, that would be great. Yeah, maybe I'll look into it. I usually, you know, we'll see. Foxhound put Kelly, don't worry about random riddles who would never affect your daily life. Look for yourself. You have people who actually care. Screw the rest. It's a lesson learned in time. That's actually good advice. Thank you for that, Foxhound. You're right. You know, that's how I try to live. I try to not like worry about things I can't control. But it does get hard sometimes, you know, especially with the internet, because people just can piss you off. But yeah, guys, that's good advice. You know, don't worry about people, things that don't affect you. You know. Tavon Fountain, don't have anything, but good job making video. Thank you. Tavon Fountain, good dancing, Kelly. Thank you. Tavon Fountain, bro, Kelly, nice dance. Thank you. Colin put cute. Thank you, Colin. Colin put, I comment, screenshot that one twice. Hawkins Tech put, play GTA 6 when it comes out on May 26, 2026. I will be getting it playing as well. That's when it comes out, next May. Damn, I did not know that there's an official release date for it. But that's good, and I'm definitely going to play. I'm still in the process of playing GTA 5. And if you guys watch my channel, I've been playing through it in video. Like, I'll be doing missions in video. That's like a series I started, even though I haven't uploaded video in a couple months now doing it. I mean, I get that way with gaming, guys. Like, it depends if I'm in the mood for it, so. Yeah, but stay tuned for that, for GTA videos. Lately, I've been actually playing GTA 4 a lot, and I've gotten like 26% of the way through that game, of beating that game, excuse me. My goal is to try and beat both games before GTA 6 comes out. Will that happen? I don't know, we'll see. But at least beat GTA 5 by then. GTA 4 I'm not too concerned about. Tavon Fountain put, it's so scary in here. That was referring to one of my ghost videos. Yeah, I was thinking about doing another ghost box video at some point. That's something you're interested in, let me know. Let me know in the comments who actually likes my ghost box videos. I'm curious to know who enjoys them. Colin put cruel, thank you. Tavon put nice singing, Kelly, thank you. Colin put good job, thank you. Sean Smith put, hey Kelly, hey, what's up? Tavon put, that sounds good, thank you. Sean put, hi, what's up? Colin put the heart. Thank you, Colin. Tavon put, oh, okay, I like it. Thank you. Tavon put, oh, that's so scary. Tavon put, it's scary and I'm not scared. Tavon put nice pink hair palette. Thank you. I love this color shade of pink, to be honest. It's called Midnight Magenta. It's the brand Splat. That's the brand of the hair dye I use, and it's Midnight Magenta. I just really like it. You know, because I like darker colors. That's what I'm into. This is like not a bright pink. It's like more of a dark pink, which I really love. So, yeah. Enjoy seeing my pink hair, because this is what I'm going to be having for the foreseeable future. So, enjoy it. Stephanie Crum. Sorry if I said that wrong. Nice pink hair. Thank you. And also, seeing actually these people's names, it's in like the red box with the YouTube play button. What does that mean? Does anyone know what that means? Let me know. Dragons_Warriors. Put so pretty hair pink. Thank you. Appreciate it. Sean put nice. Thank you, Sean. K-Found Fun, but I used to play that. Oh, that's referring to Mario Kart, I believe. Colin put cool. K-Found put summer. K-Found put wow. He gave her a card that surprised. John Smith put he surprised her. That's referring to when he gave Ashley, surprised Ashley with that golf cart, that video. Colin put I thought it would be a real card. I mean, yeah, because it did say that, but anyways, Jesse actually just tweeted yesterday that there's going to be something coming at the McJuggerNugget channel in August. My guess is the trailer for the movie. That is my guess. What is your guys? Let me know what your guys' guess is in the comments. Maybe it's a new series. Who knows? But I doubt it's gonna be like a new series, because right now his focus is on the movie and getting that out. So, and plus he's still kind of dealing with his health issues with his knee and, you know, stuff with Jenny. So I doubt he's gonna be starting anything big. And two, I believe in October is when he's getting married, him and Ashley. So who knows? I mean, it could be a series, but I don't know if I don't think he necessarily would start anything right now when he has a lot going on in his life, but who knows? We just have to wait and see. K-Mom put nice food, thank you. Chloe Drake put hi Kelly, absolutely love your hair. Purple is my favorite color. Well, it's actually a pink, it's actually magenta, midnight magenta, but thank you. I mean, I guess it can I guess in like some lighting can kind of look purplish. I can see that, like, you know, in a way, but yeah. But thank you. K-Mom put, I'm sorry to hear that, but nice job. Thank you. Sean Smith, I'm so sorry for hearing that. I forget what this is referring to. Like I said, some of these comments are old, so. Colin put the heart. Thank you, Colin. Emmanuel Greek Love. I played this when it came out in 2004 when I was 10 years old. That's referring to Mario Kart, and that's crazy. I remember when I first started playing Mario Kart. It's when I first got a Nintendo DSi. If you guys know it, you know. You know, there's like the regular DS, then it came out with the DSi and then the 3DS. The DSi, I believe, is when like DSs had the cameras and stuff, because I don't think original DSs had cameras and all that, if I remember correctly. But I had my first ever gaming system, I know I'm kind of going off topic, was a Game Boy, like the little handhelds. And then I had like a regular DS, then I got the DSi, and 3DS. Well, in between that, I had my PS2. Anyways, doesn't matter, but anyway. So I got the DSi, but the one I got was like for the Mario Kart anniversary or something, or Mario Party anniversary, something Mario related. It's the anniversary, so my DS was red, and like in the corner it said that, like had the little Mario mushroom, and it was because it was like the anniversary one, and it came with Mario Kart, and that was the first time I ever played Mario Kart, and like, because I never really played any Mario games, so, but like the game came with it, came with my DS, so I played it, and I fell in love with it, and like I would play that for hours. I still played it. Like a couple weeks ago, I was playing on it with my DSi, but unfortunately, that DSi broke because I was stupid. And I put it in water to like wash it. Don't ask me why I did, because I was stupid. I was a kid. So, anyways, but yeah, Mario Kart, great game, recommended. In Mario Party. I wish I could play on my Xbox, but they don't have it for my Xbox. Capcom Mike, sorry if I said the wrong. Beautiful girl. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Chitling SXX. I think your house is haunted. Probably a ghost book already. Yeah, because that was so freaky. If you guys don't know, watch my video. I had like something really unexplainable happen to me a couple of weeks ago. My ID was found like in my driveway, like face down. My mom found it, but there was like no way to explain how it got there, because it was impossible for it to fall on my purse. Because my purse wasn't even open, even if it was unzipped. I did test it out, like I shook it, and it couldn't have fallen out. So like I don't know how it got there. I know no one in my house would have done that. You know, like my mom, sister, or dad wouldn't have taken my ID for any reason. They have their own licenses. Mine's an ID. I don't have a license, but It was just so unexplainable and like freaked me out. And I usually don't get freaked out like when like weird crazy stuff happens, because you know I'm into the ghost stuff, but because that's just so unexplainable. I feel like when other like weird stuff has happened, like there could be other reasonable explanations. You know what I mean? But like with this, there's no explanation. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But I really like to know who enjoys my ghost videos. I really like to know in the comments. Also, yeah, if you notice that in the background, I found my M&M picture. It's actually a magazine. And I had to get a new frame for it because the frame broke. But for the longest time, ever since I repainted my room, I was not able to find this. But I finally did. And I'm happy I found it. And I have it hanging up now. Yeah, M&M peeps. Anyways, law_motivation. I don't know. I don't know either. Fox Humper hair looks good. Thank you. Low Cripper. Oh no, no, no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. I was on the TikTok. Agree with you there. Freaky. Saturday Phantom. Happy 4th of July, Kelly. I'll be watching the movie Independence Day. I love that film. It's a sci-fi disaster film released in 1996. I've never watched that movie. I know it's like to do with aliens and stuff. I'm not really into the whole alien thing, which I know some people might find crazy because I'm into like paranormal and stuff. But I don't know, aliens never really interest me. Just like I've never really been super into like vampires or werewolves, all that stuff. Like when it comes to like paranormal, it's mostly I'm into like ghosts and stuff like that. In terms of like paranormal, well, I don't know, like creatures, you know. But yeah. Anyways, the Jones for Happy 4th of July, Kelly. Thank you. Tayvon following for Happy 4th of July, Kelly. Thank you. Tayvon, wow, it's not in Colorado yet. And once again, Happy 4th of July, Kelly. Thank you. Sean Smith for Happy 4th of July, Kelly. Thank you. Chloe Drake for Happy 4th of July, Kelly. Thank you. Exolly Pine for Happy 4th of July. Hope you have a great holiday and stay safe. Thank you, you two. I hope everyone had a great 4th of July and stayed safe. I probably should have added all those 4th of July comments. Why I did, don't ask. I don't know why, but I just like reading all the comments, even though I probably shouldn't, to be honest. I mean, I probably don't need to read every single one, especially when they're just the same thing. Happy 4th of July, 4th of July, but Matthew Phantom, Happy 4th of July, Kelly. I just watched the film Independence Day to celebrate the 4th of July, even though I live in Canada. Yeah, it's a good sci-fi film. Peace out, Kelly. I mean, yeah, I know. Doesn't matter where you live, you can still celebrate. Sean Smith for Yo, Kelly. Yo. Goddess. Soft. Trans lesbian. Michael was arrested recently for beating Bridget. Yeah, I just found out about that. That's crazy. I couldn't, I mean, I want to say I couldn't believe it, but I was really shocked. I mean, we've seen in his videos his anger issues. Even though I know a lot of people say, oh, that's just scripted, that's just fake, whatever, but I don't know. I really don't know. But, Table Pumper, she got jump scared fun to scare my sister. Yeah, she did. Table Pumper, I used to watch Angry Grandpa and he destroyed everything and he passed away. Yeah, I enjoyed the Angry Grandpa content, you know what I mean? I did. Sweet _ demonic _ jury. I don't know the rest of that word is because it's cut off, but. And the crowd, where's the crowd? I don't know what you're referring to, what crowd? Ron, Michael is the creator of the Angry Grandpa show. I think everyone knows that. To be honest, I'm pretty sure everyone knows that, but yeah, he created it. But I do believe it's real, like, especially in the beginning, because he lived in a trailer. Like I said in the other videos I made about Michael, you know, when he first started out on YouTube, they lived in a trailer, they barely had any money. Like, there was a fucking 4-part, like, little mini-series on his channel of video, like, 4 videos. The electricity was shut off because they couldn't afford the bill, because the mom, Tina, the mother, she spent all the money on Elvis Christmas stuff. So, like, I don't know. I just don't believe they're going to destroy stuff for fun when they barely have money to pay their electricity bill. Like, let's be for real here. Yeah, maybe once they, like, continued to go on YouTube and made money, yeah, I believe it became exaggerated and some of it probably was, you know, fake, but I still believe it was real, his anger. Like, because think about it, put it next to the Psycho series, you know, the Psycho Dad's anger, compared to Angry Grandpa's anger. Like, Angry Grandpa's anger always seems super genuine to me. Like, looking back, I feel like with Jeff, you know, aka Psycho Dad, you could kind of tell it was exaggerated a bit. Not necessarily it's a bad thing, but I feel like you could kind of tell it wasn't genuine anger. I feel like, I feel like, you know when someone's genuinely angry at you. No, you know what I mean? I feel like everyone can tell what genuine anger is. I don't know. But, Ron put she lied about her age. And then there's two reply stuff from Q50 Slid. And just didn't care for years after finding out, haha. And then this other person, CWH. Doesn't matter if she lied when he found out the right age, he should have ended it. Mike is a pedophile. Never forgetting. And the thing is, again, I keep saying this too. Where was Bridget's mother, Cindy? Why didn't she stop this? Why did she was okay with this? That's what I don't understand about her, you know? And that's just a heartbreak. It's like, how can a mother let her 15-year-old date a fucking 21-year-old man? I mean, lying or not, you know, like this person said, CWH, it doesn't matter that she lied. Once he found it, she ended things, you know. And also his side of the family, his father, his mother, his siblings, no one stepped in. Everyone kind of failed Bridget on both sides. I mean, I know technically you can say it wasn't Michael's side of the family's responsibility for Bridget, but still, if you see your family member doing something wrong, you should definitely speak out, family or not, I don't understand people who could protect their family when they commit crime, whether it's on this, on children, murdering someone. It's I get it, that's your family and you love them, but think about if your family member got murdered. Your family member was preyed upon by someone, when they were a teenager and this person was an adult. Wouldn't you want someone to stick up for them? I don't know, but I think Bridget got failed by everyone in her life, and it's really sad that she has no one that kind of helped her. Look where she's at. It's sad. It's heartbreaking. Christopher Long for the Instagram show is fake. That is the channel. It's called the Instagram show. Okay. I don't think it's fake. Like I said, when they first started on YouTube, do you really believe they were destroying stuff for fun when they barely could afford to pay their bills? Let's be realistic here. Let's be logical. That's what pisses me off about the internet. It's people say dumb shit and they're not thinking logically. We think logically. Ref RP 99. Haven't watched his vlogs in a while. The clickbait got too much. I still watch AGP every day though. Yeah, I mean, occasionally I watch his old videos. My favorite ones are the ghost videos, because obviously you guys know I'm really into that stuff. I like pranks and stuff, when AGP was alive. But the last time I watched one of his videos was months ago when he was staying with Grim and him and Bridget supposedly broke up. And by the way, too, side note, never liked Grim. I always thought he was kind of an asshole too. I don't know, I just never liked him. Enough, I mean, just from what videos I've seen with Michael and stuff, I don't know. This time I was a fan of Grim. Just like I've never been a fan of Keemstar either, but I don't know. Anyways, but that was the last time I watched any of his videos. Just starting to kind of get boring to me. I mean, so that was the last time. That was just, I don't know how many months ago, but yeah. K-Pop Fountain, it's not cool. It's really not cool at all. Trenton Allen, kid behind a trash can was nothing but a joke and a pedophile and a disgrace to the world. That's fine though, kid behind a trash can. Good one. But yeah. No, I mean, his videos used to be good and then he just started clickbaiting what's fucked up is so many people in his comments saying how they want him to not do the clickbaiting and shit anymore, and he continues to do so, and it's dude, listen to your audience, Simply Stimulating, funny name. BBC action all throughout the video, yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, this one, need a sip of water for this one. Thirsty, but this one's a long comment, so bear with me. Twitch Girls fan. I used to watch a lot of vids too, since the 12 days, honestly. Some vids were entertaining, and some I couldn't watch. The last time I watched was Michael, I cheated on my wife, and other girls from some other YouTuber named Grimm's Toy Show. I'm not a fan. Why can't I fucking read? Okay, where was I? I'm man, fake or not, you have kids, man. They're gonna grow up thinking that it's okay with cheating or that he was just a horrible father. Why stop watching KBAC vids and watch the old AGP vids? I know they do the clickbaiting for views, but come on, Mike. We had better content, Bridget pranking you, just vibing with life, or even cooking videos. I agree with that. So disappointing that you stopped doing those things, but Michael can't do whatever he wants. I guess he's an adult, not the greatest one in my opinion, but maybe it's fake what's shown on video, but you never know. He is a sketchy guy at that time. Sorry for the paragraph, LOL. I have tons more to say, but I don't want to break the word limit, LOL. All in great vid, KCoStreams, keep it up. Thank you so much. I appreciate that a lot. But yeah. I agree, you know, I loved his cooking videos, like when Bridget and him prank each other. Like, remember when they used to do prank day, you know, every year? Those are the videos, like, I missed, I'm sure the fans missed. Like, I don't know why Michael can't go back to that. I like doing more videos with his kids, because I enjoy when we see his kids, you know, because his kids are adorable. You know? I don't know. But I do agree with what you said, too, how, like, his kids are going to grow up and see his videos one day. And what do you think they're going to think? Or not even them, but people that they, you know, grow up with, you know, their peers, you know, people, like, that they go to school with and stuff, or even kids' parents, I don't know. Like, this can reflect poorly on them when they're growing up, you know? Because if their parents see these types of videos that, you know, if these kids they go to school with parents see Michael in videos, they might not want their kids hanging around me and Mike, and that's not fair to them, you know, that they're, you know, going to lose friends and not going to be able to have friends because their parents don't want them hanging around with them because they think their, you know, Michael is crazy. It's just sad, you know, it's just sad, like, because this could affect his kids, and I feel like he's not thinking about, you know, the future, the long-term effects of things. Jazz Bliss, I stopped watching a few weeks ago because all the clickbaiting and the lies. They keep saying this, they have not been the same since HB passed 8 years ago, and it's sad. And then someone replied saying, I've been watching for 3 months and he's still doing the same thing. Well, I don't think since AGP died, I'd say around like 2020 is when he started going downhill. You know, in my opinion. I feel like even after AGP died, the videos were good for a little while, for a couple of years after that. But I'd say 2020, like 2021-ish, I feel like when he started to kind of go downhill. But who knows, that's just my opinion. Everyone can have their own opinion. Ronald M. Creepy. I stopped watching around 2020. I miss AGP so much. Furthermore, Michael videos always the same, clickbaiting a line. I agree, like, I don't understand people who clickbait. Like, I understand, you know, making the titles exaggerated, like, to make the video seem, like, more interesting and more crazy than it may actually be, but to straight up lie, you know, I don't know. So I do that with my titles, like, I don't clickbait, I exaggerate. Which is, like, I don't, you know, I do a title that's the video is actually about, but I just exaggerate and make it seem more crazy than it may be, you know what I mean? If that makes sense, but I don't know. I think clickbaiting is stupid. I feel like there's no reason to clickbait. You can make great videos without clickbaiting. I mean, so many YouTubers who do amazing videos who don't clickbait, who have millions of subscribers and get millions of views, you know what I mean? Just, I don't know. Anyways, Michael Winter, KBAC is this scumbag piece of shit. I'll never understand why people even bother watching him, and it's all clickbait. IMO, he should be getting the same level of hate as Bookie. I hope for Jesse's sake he doesn't make videos with that anymore. We'll look bad at this, but I mean, him and Jesse aren't friends anymore. I mean, and I was kind of thinking yesterday when I was doing research about the video of Michael getting arrested, I would love to hear Jesse's kind of like viewpoint on this whole situation. But I understand why he wouldn't, because why would he want to get himself involved in that? But you know, I am curious though, because he has stayed at Michael's house for videos before, and you know, so I mean, we'd like to know if Jesse ever witnessed anything between Mike and Bridget before, you know, like off camera. That would be interesting to know. But I also understand why Jesse would want to stay out of it. I mean, him and Mike are not friends anymore. But so I don't see Jesse ever doing videos with Michael again. You know, to be honest, but yeah. And as for Boogie, I mean, I never minded Boogie, to be honest. Like, you know, I never thought like he was a bad guy. He always seemed funny, like especially the videos with Jesse when he, you know, those videos when he pretended to be an obsessed fan. Like, I thought those are funny. Like, he always seemed like a decent guy to me, in my opinion, from what I've seen of him. So, I don't know. It's just sad, though, that he was defending Michael. I would like to know what his thoughts are now, and Keem's thoughts that now that they have, because they have had to have heard the police or the 911 call, you know, and all that. So, I don't know. Austin Rose, but I never did understand his content at all. I'm surprised he's still doing content anyway. I mean, he did have some good content, like I said, pranking videos, cooking videos, the ghost stuff. He did used to make some really awesome videos, in my opinion. Like, I used to love Tio, like, in his videos when he would do impressions of AGP or, like, Tina D or his mother. Like, I always thought those were hilarious. That's the thing, Michael is a funny guy, in my opinion. Like, he's just, I don't know. I think he's got lost in the clickbait. The Black Grenadier. Roasted Studios did some great vids breaking down the malignity of problems with AGP. She had to stop to put Michael Suter. Never heard of her, but yeah, that sounds interesting. I mean, if you guys didn't know, Jenny just came out with an accusation of on AGP a couple months ago as well. She did tweet about it and she deleted it. That I guess AGP, like, when she was younger, I guess found out like she liked the boy or something, or kissed the boy. I forget exactly what it was, but something to do with the boy. Then he stuck his fingers inside her and like said something along the lines of like, "How do you like it?" Something like that. I don't know. Do I believe that's true? I don't know. But I'm not gonna say she's lying because I feel like that's very rude to say to a victim, a potential victim. You know, so I don't know. I feel like I would trust Jenny over Michael though. I feel like Jenny, you know, she has her issues, but I am subscribed to her channel. I do feel like she's genuine though, and she does try her best to be a better person. You know, she has, you know, been working hard on herself to do better, so I don't know. I mean, I don't see why she would lie like that, to be honest. Like, why was she getting out lying? I mean, I know people might think it looks weird that she deleted it, but I think because she didn't want backlash, to be honest. Which I understand, you know. Who knows, but Jack Vincent, for me, Michael should treat Tina better with the money he has. He could really help make sure she's got new clothes, dress, fed, showered, you know. She's warm and everything, you know, but after she has everything she needs. Yeah. So life healthy in the video. She's barely eating anything while she's got $500,000 house. Definitely agree Mike should lose weight so you can see his kids grow up and be there for their school, university, etc. And Michael should drive, definitely need to give the kids better diet, just things to do more to look after themselves. And that was especially Tina. I agree too with the kids, because the last time I seen the kids in the video, not gonna lie, they were getting a bit chubby, on the chubby side. I'm not saying anything's wrong with chubby, but it just makes me nervous for them because of how heavy Michael is. And that runs in his family. Look how heavy AGP is. I feel like even Jenny and Kim, you know, always been on the heavier side as well. And then, you know, Bridget's side, her mother and her father always been on the heavy side, same as Bridget. You know, I don't want those kids to struggle like Michael and Bridget, you know. I do worry about the kids in that terms. But, yeah, Michael should be trying to start having kids. You know, and I know, like, some people, and I know some of you might watch me like, Kelly, why are you judging about saying someone should drive, you don't drive? Yeah, but I don't have kids and a wife. You know what I mean? That's the difference between me and Michael. He has a wife, he has 2 kids. Like, he needs to get his shit together. And on helping Tina, I agree probably could be helping. Okay, I'm almost done. I agree could be helping her a bit more. But I also feel like it's not necessarily his responsibility. Like, she could, I mean, I don't know, like, everything about the situation, but, you know, I feel like she could, you know, probably get on social care. What about her son, Albert? He could get a job and help out. You know what I mean? Like, it's not, that should not be all on Michael to help Tina. Yes, it'd be nice to help her here and there, but, you know, it's not his responsibility any day. I know that might sound cold, but I mean, there's a part where she needs to take responsibility for her own life. You know what I mean? You know what, guys? This video is going longer than I expected. We're going to pick this up after I go eat dinner. I know, I'm sorry I'm kind of cutting in the video, but I need to go eat dinner. Love you guys so much. I'll be finishing the video in a second. Okay, guys, I am back. I'm sorry for that little interruption. You know, I just didn't want the food to get cold because we still have a good amount of comments left. So, yeah, I just kind of lost where I was. Okay, so you know, let's just get through this because this video is gonna be like over half an hour long. So hopefully you guys don't mind longer videos. But you underscore me underscore Ann underscore Ann underscore RC. Once Kidbehindacamera bought that big ass house over the Harvest Way, and Somerville bought that double ride for AGP over on Dean Drive, his content really started to suck an asshole way around. I kind of migrated over to Grandpa's corner once that happened, and after AGP died, I was pretty much done. Yeah, that's the thing too. That kind of always weirded me out. Like, we bought AGP this kind of like small house, and like the thing is, nothing wrong with small houses, but the AGP, you know, I didn't create, but he had the 4 boys, you know, like that he was taking care of Jenny's boys. So it's like in Uganda's like small house only has like what 2 bedrooms, I think. So like the boys have share a room, you know, 2 in each room. I know that doesn't sound terrible, but still, I don't know. It does just seem like a small house when you have 5 people living there, and then Lauren, you add Lauren into the mix, it's like 6 people living there. That just seems like a lot of people. Like none of, well, actually, yeah, because then Charlie was living there, he had his own room, instead of boys had a room. I don't know. It just seemed kind of stupid all around, in my opinion. It's like, why did Michael need that big ass house, you know? But it was just him and Bridget for how many years till they had kids? I don't know. One Plane 8 recently got Grandpa's Corner recommended in my feed and made me appreciate AGP in a new light. His stories are more enjoyable to me than most of his freakouts, which definitely did become exaggerated to entertain us with. I agree, I loved his stories, especially like his paranormal stories. I agree. You know, I haven't rewatched any old videos in a minute, so like, but I do enjoy them. Dave Novak, but just stumbled across your channel. Came in for you to do a video on the 911 call. But shout out to you because you're the reason I did the video yesterday about it. And then I replied, what 911 call? And Dave put, YouTuber Ozzy Cobb just leaked the 911 call from Bridget during the domestic violence incident. Mike and Keemstar have been trying to say nothing happened, but the 911 call says different. Then this other person replied, here's Billy, said there was a domestic violence call on Michael from Bridget. It broke my heart when I listened to it. I talked about it in a video yesterday. She sounded generally terrified though. Like that didn't sound something fake to me and stuff. And if nothing really happened, number one, why would Bridget call the police in the first place? You know what I mean? And number one, you're not gonna get arrested if nothing happened. Like, in the police report, watch my video. I talked about like pretty much in the police report that like the cops saw redness on the left side of her face, and in the 911 call, you hear Bridget say, "He punched me in the face." So like, obviously something happened. She seemed generally terrified. So, I don't know. It broke my heart listening to that 911 call. When I first heard it, like, I almost started tearing up because it was just so heartbreaking for me to hear. I do hope Bridget can one day find her strength and find her courage to get out of that situation and get away from Michael. She deserves so much better. Billy put, oh no, Dustin. George LeCay put, he's a jerk, Kelly. Yeah. That was referring to someone was using autism as an insult. George put, I stopped watching all the allegations or evidence of Jenny saying the hard R. Kim seems to be chill now. I don't know what you're referring to. Do you mean hard R as in the Android with the hard R, or like the hard R like that you call mentally challenged people? The hard R. Like what hard R are you referring to? You know? And also, when did that happen? Because I never heard anything about that. And I even said it, when did she say that? Because I never heard about that. But, I mean, like I said, Jenny to me always been a chill person, you know. She seems like she's always tried to work hard to get her life back on track. You know, so I commend her for that, because I know it's not the easiest. But, Joseph Kidbehindacamera, how are you, Kelly? I'm doing okay. Sean, for a great game, Kelly. Thank you. George Luskay, for I messaged you on Instagram. I don't sorry about that. The thing is, I only go on my KC So Juggy Instagram. That's my main account. I have 2 other Instagrams, KC So Random and like Jugger Like It's fan page. I don't really use those accounts, to be honest. So if you like message me on there, I'm not gonna see it. You know, and I don't really reply to a lot of messages to begin with. But no offense, not like I don't appreciate my fans. It's just how I am. But I feel like a lot of YouTubers are like that too, you know, especially because they get so many. Tayvon put, haha, she got so scared again, referring to my sister. She did alright. Tayvon put, I like it. I remember the GTA. Adventures with Jedi put, you shared your thoughts well. Keep on making videos and speaking your mind. You have a good mind. You won't cruel. You just stated your concerns which I share. We will always have the AGP videos. That's a good thing. Thank you. Have a good one. And I put thank you for your support. I really do appreciate that. The support and these nice comments I get. You know, because I never want to come off cruel in my videos. Like when I say my opinion on certain situations. Like I never want to come off cruel to anyone. You know, or hateful. You know, like that's never my intentions. You know, like my intention is just to, you know, give you guys the facts on the situation and share my opinion. And if I ever come off like too hateful or too cruel, I would hope you guys would let me know. And I apologize if I ever do. Colin put LOL. Head hide the array. Sorry for the one. That stuff Michael did to his wife happened 3 months ago. Why is everyone talking about it now? And Robert replied saying exactly, this happened in April with the like rolling eyes emoji. And I replied, doesn't matter how long ago it happened. Babby Egg, you should be brushed under the rug or stop being talked about just because it happened a while ago. Like, the better question you should be asking yourself, Howdy Array, is why do you think domestic violence and domestic abuse should be just brushed under the rug because it happened 3 months ago? That's the better question you should be asking yourself, because that's not okay, and that's a scary mindset to have, that you think it should just be brushed under the rug because it happened 3 months ago. And number one, I only found out about this last week, so that's why I'm talking about it. You know, and this stuff needs to be talked about. Domestic abuse should never be okay, and it should never be accepted. You know, that's a sad thing. You think it shouldn't be talked about. You need to reevaluate your morals, buddy. Sean Smith put, I already followed you on TikTok. Thank you, appreciate it. Tavon following, I don't have a TikTok. I'm sorry to hear that's not good. But yeah, guys, follow me on TikTok. I don't upload a whole lot on TikTok, but no, I do want to definitely do more like TikTok dances and stuff. So follow me on TikTok. It's in the description. Tanmay _me4, good video. Thank you so much. Too smooth.e. Where do I find girls like you? I have no idea, buddy. Brother Jack put Kidbehindacamera is a horrible, terrible person that's manipulating. I used to like Kidbehindacamera, but now I don't like him anymore. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just a whole crazy situation. I just feel bad for Richard. You do well. Brian McCrampo, you do realize all these videos are fake and scripted, none of it's real. And you do realize he just got arrested for domestic violence 2 months ago, right? And then there's a little 911 call of Bridget saying how he punched in her face. So if you still unbelieve all that is fake, go ahead, buddy. You're just being ignorant at this point. You know, obviously, like, the breakup videos are fake. Like, obviously some videos are fake, but I do believe his anger is real. And it shows just by this domestic abuse situation. Okay, we're getting down to the last few, guys. Tavon Fumper, why did he get arrested? What did he do? Michael Renter replied, he slapped Richard twice in the face. And then Trenton Allen replied saying DMV, Department of Motor Vehicles. Don't know what this has to do with the situation, but okay, bro. But yeah, and he technically punched Bridget from what Bridget said from her own mouth. But yeah. Sean Smith put, oh dear. Joel said, okay, but I followed you on Snapchat, by the way. And then I replied, I don't use Snapchat. And then George said, oh, sorry, but I messaged you on Instagram too. And then he'll say, I sent you a message on Instagram, so okay. Like I said, if you're sending on my other two accounts, I probably won't see it. Hit me up on the KCoStreams one. That's the best way I can see your messages. Well, I definitely probably, no, because I do have messages I don't reply to that's in my request. So, don't, have hurt feelings by it. It's not that I don't care. It's just I'm not really big on messaging or talking to people much, to be honest. Like, I barely text anyone, So that's just how I am as a person. Doesn't mean I don't care, that's just how I am. Trenton Alfred, he's a freaking loser and a low-life idiot, and a huge criminal and a danger to the whole world. Can't say I necessarily disagree with you. Caleb Borsbon, it's probably staged with clickbait, and then I replied, no, there's a 911 call, look it up. Oh, that was the last comment, by the way. But yeah, guys, that was all the comments. Crazy, crazy shit, I will say. It's sad, heartbreaking. I do hope Bridget can find her strength to get out of this. And it's just like, this stuff should not be brushed out of the rug. This needs to be said more. How he went after a teenage girl when he was 21. He freaking beat her. This probably wasn't the first time, ain't gonna be the last time. Like, this needs to be called out. We should not be brushing this shit under the rug. Like, the fact that him getting with Bridget when she was 15 was brushed under the rug and wasn't talked about more is scary to me. Because, like, how could people just be okay with that, I don't know. But it's heartbreaking that Bridget had not a good support system in her life. No, that she doesn't have anyone looking out for her. Truly looking out for her, and that breaks my heart for her. She deserves so much better. She doesn't deserve this life. Her and her kids deserve so much better. And I hope they can find better one day, because I don't want me and Mikey grow up thinking this type of relationship is normal. Because then what's going to put me in? She's going to go for a guy like Michael, who were treated like shit. Or Mikey, he would become like his father and treat him like shit. Like, those kids deserve better. They deserve a better role model for a father. They deserve a better life than they have. You know, I'm not saying they have the most terrible life in the world, but let's be honest here. Look at their parents' relationship. And like this videos that they make are gonna affect their kids as they grow up. Because when their kids, you know, when they get older and in school and stuff, you know, the kids that go to school with their parents are probably gonna be viewers of Kidbehindacamera or have watched their videos, his videos in the past, you know. Now they have kids. Like, let's be real here. You know, it's gonna affect them in a negative way. Well, I'm not saying it's definitely, but there's a huge chance that these videos that Michael's making now are gonna affect his kids in a huge way in the future, and he needs to think about that and start thinking about his kids, because this stuff impacts kids. Because the internet is forever, you know, and I just don't want to see those kids struggle because of the choices Michael is making now, you know. But anyways, this is not really my place to say much on that. It's not my kids. I just want better for me and Mike, because they deserve better. Such good, cute kids, you know. And I've seen videos of them. They're so adorable, such happy kids, you know. I just don't want to see him have trauma or have issues because of the way they're growing up. I mean, look at Michael's issues from the way he grew up with grandpa having anger issues. Now Michael has those. Like, what is it? Now it's being passed down to his kids. Like, there's definitely trauma with Michael that he needs to work through from his childhood. You know, all four of them, you know, Charlie, Kim, and Jenny, you know, they all have issues from how they grew up, how angry grandpa would get. Even growing up, like, you guys want to say it's fake too. How many stories have Michael told from his childhood of angry grandpa destroying stuff? It's like, do you still want to sit there and be like, oh, it's fake, his anger's not real? His anger's definitely real. HEP's been destroying stuff since his kids were kids. You know what I mean? Since they were little. It's like don't sit there and be like, oh, it's fake. When Michael has told countless stories of HEP destroying stuff when he was a kid, so. You know, and that, you know, going through that, it does create a trauma for people, and I don't think people realize that. You know, and you know, just like Michael has trauma, and that's why he has issues with food, and why he's so big, because he didn't have a lot of food growing up. So now when he's an adult, he binges on it because he didn't have that growing up. You know what I mean? It's just a cycle of trauma, and Michael needs to break it. Hell, even Bridget needs to break it. I know she has issues because of how her father was growing up, and it's just sad to see it, because now they're giving these issues to their kids, because they, you know, Michael and Bridget never healed themselves, so now that trauma is being passed on to their kids, which isn't fair. You know, before you have kids, heal yourself, heal your trauma, heal your issues, so you don't pass them on to your kids. You know, so even though you might think you won't, you will, and it's not fair to them. You know, it's not fair to Mikey and me. They don't deserve that. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to stop rambling. Guys, please follow me on my socials. Follow everyone in my description. Guys, please subscribe to me. Please like. And please comment. And let me know what other stuff you'd like me to cover. Like, what you'd like me to make a video about. So I'll do it. Let me know what the topics you want me to cover. I love you, Randomers, so much. Excuse me. And I will see you, Randomers, in the next video. Peace. Another thing I wanted to add real quick. I'm sorry for rambling so much. But you know, Bridget, if you guys don't know, Bridget does have her own YouTube channel. She doesn't use it. She hasn't uploaded in probably over a decade now. But she does. I think the best way we can help her if you all go to her channel and subscribe to it. You know, help build that channel so she has something. But let's be honest here. What the, like, financial-wise, what does she have? Because the Kidbehindacamera channel and Grandma, it's all Michael stuff. But unfortunately, Bridget doesn't have any claim to that. You know? And he can take that all away from her. You know, that's the sad part about, like, these abuse situations. Like, the victim, you know, is scared to leave her. She probably gets threatened. Like, Michael probably could threaten, like, to take her kids away. Like, that she's nothing. So let's be honest here. Like, all her financials are under Michael. Like, you know what I mean? Like, everything financially is Michael's, if we're being real here. So all the channels, all the money is from Michael and from his channels. So I think the best way we can help Bridget, we need to give her a support system. Let's go, we need to show her love and show her she deserves better. And we can help her so she can stand on her own 2 feet and have money to leave by helping her subscribe to her channel. You know, she can grow her channel, maybe she can start uploading on it more maybe, so she can have her own little nest egg, so she, you know, she can get out. Because right now, she doesn't really have a way to get out, because, I mean, think about it. You know, Michael's all she's ever known, because they've been together since she was 15, which is a young teenager, freshman. You know what I mean? And also, again, she, you know, never worked. She always depended on Michael financially. You know, he has all this control over her, and it's scary and sad. Has all this financial control over her, and just, you know, control in general. Because because Bridget, you know, doesn't know any different, you know, and it's just sad, you know. And it's just sad that everyone around her and in her life just are okay with this and don't try to help her at all. It's heartbreaking, you know, it really is. Yeah, I think we need to help her out, and that's the best way we can help her, by going to her channel, subscribing, you know, I don't know what her subscriber count's up, getting her to 1 million, showing her that she deserves better. We need to help her see that, you know. And I'm usually, like I was saying in my video from yesterday, I'm usually, you know, not for breaking up a family when there's kids involved, but sometimes that's the best thing. And I think for the kids' sake, it would be the best thing for Bridget to get away from Michael, you know. I'm sorry to say that, but it just seems like it's the truth at this point. So let's help Bridget, guys. Let's show her love, show her support, show her she deserves better. Anyway, so I'm really, okay, this time I'm going to stop rambling. Love you guys. You guys are the best. I'll see you guys in the next video.